Okay, we're live on YouTube. Welcome to County Court at Law number 6 in the Bexar County Veterans Treatment Court. And this is our weekly docket, and it is Tuesday, the 23rd of February, year of our Lord 2021. And first up to bat on my calendar is Scott Martinez with us today.
Your Honor, he is in a felony court. He will come as soon as he's finished with a plea.
Okay. How about Judge Joanne? Is she with us today? I see her. I've got cause number 589710, State of Texas versus Juan Guerra Mendez. Judge Joanne, are you in contact with your client? And your microphone is turned off.
God, how often do they have to remind me? I'm sorry about that. Yes, I believe he might even showing up. I think the girls forgot to tell him not to show up today. So he might be in your conference room, but I have contact with him. Okay. I emailed Nick. I have some immigration questions. So this might have to be trial because he's not a United States citizen.
Have you gotten the state's offer on this case yet?
No, I emailed Nick earlier, but I haven't heard back from him. So I'm not sure if actually he has it.
Okay. Alexis, why don't you go ahead and relay the DA offer for Judge Joanne at this time?
Thank you.
There's two cases.
Yes, there are two cases.
Okay.
I think he had a pretrial diversion before on one of them.
It's going to be 6/12, $500 fine, court costs, 48 hours community service, DWI education, DIP, CAD/SNP, Smart Start Mobile for half the term, TIC cause number 589710, and a no contact order with 1512 South Cresa Street.
That's where he was living. So that was a duplex. That's a duplex. Yeah, if you look at the facts in it, that was a duplex. He was living on one side, and so I think that's going to be kind of hard. I'll make sure. I think that's where he's still at.
Is that where he had the criminal trespass?
What happened was the landlord had one side and the other, so they got a big.
Oh, so it's split.
Yeah, it's a duplex kind of thing.
Okay.
So it might be a problem to do that.
Okay.
All right. I'll check with him if he's moved. Well, I can come back and let you know if he's moved from there. But that was the issue the last time.
Okay.
I want to just reset for a week, Judge Joanne, to give you time to chat with your client, get back with the DA, and let us know what you want to do.
I will email her back, and if we are agreement, I'll just set up for a plea. Okay.
Do you have any other cases on our docket today?
That's it.
Okay. Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we got Will Williams with us today.
Judge, I'm here for him, Paul Vasquez.
Are you in contact with Michael Gumber, cause 590233?
We are. We just need it set for trial.
Okay. Give them a trial setting.
Alexis, is there something going on with Mr. Gumber?
I transferred all those cases out to family violence.
Okay.
Oh.
So, Paul, they're being coded family violence, and I will be sending them to the admin judge so that he can reassign them to a family violence court.
Okie doke.
Okay.
Are these both family violence?
Yeah.
Family violence? Anyway.
Alexis?
All right, thanks. Joseph Stateson, are you with us today?
He is in County Court 8. He's also waiting for a plea. As soon as he's finished, he will be coming, and he has several others on the docket, Your Honor.
Renee Munoz, are you with us today?
He was here, Your Honor.
Okay, if we hear back from him, we'll look for him.
Okay.
Joanne Equal, I see it out here. Joanne, have you been in contact with Mr. Ortiz, cause 619379?
Yes, I have, Judge.
And have you gotten an offer from the state at this point?
I think the last time I was here, we were trying to get all the discovery together. There are some videos missing.
And there are actually two cases on this one, correct?
I think there may be three, Judge.
3.
Oh, I do see them. Okay. What are we missing on discovery? All of it?
No, just some videos were missing, and I'm not sure if they've been uploaded. I haven't checked recently, really, Judge.
Are we sure that videos exist? States confirm that there were videos at some point?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You know what the status is on these videos for the defense?
No, Judge, but I can check after this hearing.
I guess let's put you on standby instead of just resetting you out of the blue. And then today's Tuesday. If you haven't heard from the state by Thursday, would you call Pat or call me and let us know, and we'll inquire further from the state?
All right, that sounds good. And I have one other case on the docket also, Judge.
Well, have you gotten offers on these cases from the state yet? These three?
I can't remember. I think Nicholas may have given me an offer.
Okay. Well, let's sit on that then. What is your other case? I'm sorry.
Alfredia Hall.
And you know where on the docket it sits today?
Page 8, Your Honor?
Yep.
In the middle.
Oh, good. I'll just look for Joanne's name and that'll come up.
She has 3 cases, Your Honor.
Okay, got it. Alfredia Hall, is that correct?
Yes.
I got a 638185. It looks like 8175. That must be an SID. A 641040 and a 638782. And are you in contact with your client on these cases?
Yes, I am, Judge.
Okay. And have you received offers from the state on these cases?
Yes, I had received offers from Nicholas, and then I had a question about whether some of these cases were taken into consideration in a prior plea that my client did. So Nicholas checked into that, and I think he responded this morning to me.
Okay, well, let's put you on standby for this one too, and then the DA will get back to you this week. Once again, if you haven't heard from him by Thursday at noon, say, call Pat or call me, and we'll look into it.
All right.
Okay.
Am I excused then,
Thank you.
Judge? Thank you.
You bet. Next, I got Gail Calderola. Gail, are you with us today?
I have not checked her in, Your Honor.
Okay. Paul Vasquez is always with us. I see you.
Judge, I'm here. I'm waiting to discuss. I did receive an offer from Nick. I just need some time to go over with my client.
It's about 633787, State of Texas versus Annabelle Narvaez, correct?
Yep,
And you are in contact with your client, correct?
I am.
Okay. So you just need time to chat with him
Yep.
and fine tune it. Is that what we're doing?
Yep.
All right. Let's reset for next week. Pat, if some of these we've already reset for a week, remind me. This isn't one
Okay.
reset, right?
No, Your Honor.
Judge, I have a few more.
All right. What else you got, Paul?
Christopher Gonzalez, I have not received an offer on that one.
All right.
Page 5.
It is page 5, Your Honor, in the middle.
Got it. Hey, you have an offer on Christopher Gonzalez, 651483, it looks like.
Yes, Judge, it's 6/12, $500 fine, court costs, DWI education, DIP, CATSNP, and Smart Start Mobile for half the term.
Oh, you want to reset that one for a week so you can chat with your client and the DA again if necessary?
Yes.
Good deal. And you got more still?
Yep, on page 7, Raymond Morse, second from the bottom. And I have not received an offer on that.
State, if you can find the offer before I find Paul on the docket, that'll be okay.
Page
Judge,
7.
this one is Nick's, but he stepped out real quick.
Okay.
Alexis, can you just have him email it to me?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Tell me again the name of your client, please. I'm not finding him for some reason.
Raymond Morris, page 7, second from the bottom.
Okay, that didn't print on my copy. That's part of the problem. Let's see. Okay, we're just going to reset that one for a week and let you figure that out too, correct?
Yep. And then the last one I have is on page 9, second from the top. Philip Torres, and we just need a trial.
Huh? Okay. It'll be in August.
Yep.
We'll send that to you, Paul.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
Hey, you're out of here. And Pat, my copy is completely different than Paul's copy because none of this is coming up.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No problem. Okay. We've got Paul checked out. Matthew Finch is with us. Matthew, call 634-827, State of Texas for Johnny on Hill. or Hernandez, it looks like. Now, are you in contact with your client at this point?
I am, Judge.
And have you received an offer from the state at this point?
I looked at my file and I do not have a formal offer, Judge.
State, would you go ahead and give your offer to Mr. Fitch?
Yes, we're gonna waive the enhancement. And then 6 over 12, $500 fine, court costs, 48 hours community service, DWI education, DIP, cat snip, and Smart Start Mobile for half the term.
That second to last cat snip. What is it? Can you?
Community Alliance Traffic News
Okay.
Intervention.
Okay.
Outpatient drug enforcement.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Outpatient. What's the other one?
Matt, you want to reset this for a week so you have time to talk to your client and the state again if necessary?
That'd be great, Judge.
All right. Do you have any other clients with us today?
I do not.
All right. You're out of here. Thank you.
Thank y'all. Y'all be safe.
Bye-bye.
I got John Winter, cause 635-353, State of Texas versus Joseph Nathaniel Munoz.
I'm present, Judge.
Mr. Munoz looks likes guns, according to this. Are you in contact with Mr. Munoz, John?
No, I've never had any contact with him.
Okay. Have you tried? Gone through the bondsman or anything?
No, but I'm willing to if Pat can tell me who the bondsman is.
Another week.
Of course.
If you can't find him by next week, we'll have to issue a warrant for him. Fair enough?
I will send
Okay,
you
I'll try
all
to
the
find out.
information I have, Mr. Winters. It may
Thank
be
you.
thing in the morning, but I'll send it to you.
Okay. Do you
Alrighty.
just want to reset this for now then?
Yeah, we'll do it for a week. March 2nd.
Okay. Okay, may I be excused?
You bet.
All right, good to see y'all.
Thank you, John. Okay, we talked about Brandon Lopez won the jury trial. Robert Dittman. Robert, are you with us?
Sorry, Your Honor, you only have half the two-headed dog today. Robert is home hoping to get his water power, helping get his water and power restored. We had requested some additional discovery from the state, and when I looked at that this afternoon, there has been some stuff that was added. It was added on February the 3rd, which is the day before my wife found our daughter dead.
I'm so
And
sorry.
I've been gone for 2 weeks preparing her funeral.
How much time would you like? All you
I've
want.
not been reviewing any discovery.
I understand.
We do have an offer, which I'm pretty sure Mr. Fierce is not interested in. He has insisted from the beginning that he wants a trial, and that's why I was insisting on getting the videos so that I could talk to him about that issue.
Would it be helpful if we just set this for a jury trial? It sets it off several months and gives you plenty of time to figure it all out. Would that be helpful? You can always change your mind.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Let's do that.
Mr. Hicks, you have other people, is that correct?
I think I have someone named, just a second,
No, I saw you. Mr.
Nathan Arraignment, but I don't know why I think that. It does
Hold
not
on,
appear to be
because
on the docket.
I believe I saw you on the docket and I'm looking for it right now. Yes, Nathan Arraignment, 654387.
I am aware of the case. However, I was appointed to that case on the 11th when I was
Okay,
out.
okay.
So I really know nothing about it.
Pat, we're talking about resetting stuff for next week. We are doing the 2 o'clock docket next week. That's the only thing.
That's right. I'm gonna still do it.
Bob, how much time do you want to try to track down Mr. Arraignment?
Well, I notice he's on PR bond, so I'm gonna need to call the PR bond people.
And if you want off any of these cases, with the understanding we'll give you all you want when you come back ready to go, we can do that too, whatever you want to do.
No, if I don't stay busy, I'll go crazy.
Fair enough. And next week, same time, same
Once I
station.
get through the appearances without bursting out in tears, I'm okay.
Have you got an offer on Mr. Arakeen yet?
Judge, like I said, he was just appointed to me last week.
Okay.
So I have not confirmed with anybody, haven't heard from anybody, don't know anything about the
You'd like to have an offer right now, just so you have one in your file?
case. For what good it may do. Sure.
Sure. Alexis?
Gonna be 6 over 12. $300 fine.
Go ahead and start that again if you would, please. I was getting some paper.
It's gonna be 6 over 12. $300 fine. Court costs, 48 hours community service, an APSE course, a no contact order with Burlington Coat Factory.
I know you're trying to talk slowly so I can write this down, but you're talking faster than I can write. After the 48 hours community service was an ATSE course?
An APSE course.
A PSE course. Okay.
Then a no contact order with Burlington Coat Factory.
That's the complainant.
Yes. And restitution, if any.
Well, if there's somewhere between $750 and $2,500 worth of criminal mischief, I'm going to guess there'll be restitution.
Connected.
Just based on having been there before. All right.
We'll set this for a week, and then we'll see where we are at that point. Is that okay with you, Bob?
Certainly, sir.
Bob, one more week is good for this guy. See if you can find him and see what y'all want to do.
I'll try.
All right. That's all you can do. Thanks, sir. Got any more? That's it.
That's it, I believe.
Sure, I believe I'm finished.
We can get anyway.
May I be excused?
Yeah. Suzanne Kramer, I've got a 638-553 State of Texas versus Henry Vasquez Arocha. Are you in contact with your client?
No, Bluetooth connected.
Say again?
Hear me?
Can't hear you. Susan.
Okay. I don't know. This has been happening all day. Can you hear me
Sounds like
now?
Cave in Afghanistan.
But can you hear me now?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay. All day long in every Zoom, nobody can hear me. No, I have a phone number for him. It's the same one that Christopher gave me. It's the same one that the Bonds people gave me. I've tried to find an email, but nobody seems to have an email on him. And I know that he came in and spoke with Christopher or Zoomed with Christopher. So there was at some point contact with him. So I can't, maybe he got sick or something.
Let me ask the DA to go ahead and tender their original offer for you right now, and then give you a week to try to find him. And then if you can or you can't, let us know next week.
Thank you.
Nate, over to you.
This is Henry Arocha, correct?
I think I got one I got an email on it from.
Okay. Then we're good.
somebody.
Do you have any other cases today, Suzanne?
This is the only one that I know of, right, Pat?
Yes, that's the only thing that I know of.
We'll get you to Paisanos early, okay?
Uh-huh, that's right. If I could drive. I can't drive yet, so.
Okay, thanks. I see Mr. Stateson's back.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
see. Back on that. I got clause number 590401, State of Texas versus Rogelio Mercado. Joseph, are you in contact with your client at this time?
Yes, I spoke with him over the phone. I was able to discuss the case. I need an offer.
Okay. State, do you have an offer for Mr. Stateson?
Yes, it's 6 over 9. $350 fine. Court costs, 40 hours community service, an ATSE course, a no contact order with 1019 North Center Street, and restitution, if any, to Avaristo Torres.
All
Got it.
right. We're going to research it for a week, Joseph. You can get a chance to chat with your client and the DA again and whatever. Let us know what you want to do, okay?
Sounds good,
Your
Judge.
Honor, Renee Munoz is here now.
Got it. Renee? I've got 618008, that is Texas versus George Holland, it looks like. And are you in contact with your client?
Yes, Judge, I have good contact with him.
Have you received an offer from the state yet?
I have not. He also has a case in County Court 13, so I don't know if the state wants to issue an offer knowing that he has a pending case. I think it requires some coordination.
Same situation as the other case?
The situation, the other case, it's the next setting is in March.
Well, I'm asking, is this handgun case come out of the family violence case?
No, it's separate and apart, Your Honor. He has 3, I believe, cases here.
There's 3 cases on us, Your Honor. They did not arise out of the same incident.
Okay, state, you have an offer for on Mr. Holland for Mr. Munoz.
Yes, all 3 of these are going to run concurrent. It's 8/12, $450 fine, court costs, 60 hours community service, motion to forfeit the weapon, an APSE course, a gun safety course, and like I said, they all run concurrent.
Okay. We'll set this for a week and give you time to chat with the other prosecutor in the family violence court. I assume you're looking for a big deal today or whatever.
Judge, the issue with this client is he's a previous veteran. He's going to inpatient rehab on March 18th through the Audie Murphy Center. So it's a 9-week program, and I just wanted the states to hopefully make note of that as when we're negotiating later. I think that's gonna come to play as well.
Let me back up. What program is he going to?
It's called Bella Serena.
Right, but the inpatient 28-day program, does that sound right?
He said it was 8 to 9 weeks, Judge.
Okay, well, they have inpatient and they have outpatient. So we need to know whether it's inpatient or outpatient.
It's inpatient, Judge, and he's getting me that documentation, so I can forward that to the court or the ADA if you guys like.
What is our issue? Alcohol or other drugs? What is our issue?
It's alcohol as well as mental health, Judge.
Okay. Whether he's with us next week or not, I don't need him here. I just need you here. Just get back with us next week and let us know what's going on with that. But I assume you need to coordinate between our prosecutors and the County Court 13 prosecutors and try to work this out. And I don't know if he's eligible for Veterans Treatment Court or not. That's something you may want to talk about with Chris, is with us today. If you want to call Chris during the week and chat with him about that, that's a possibility also.
Yes, Judge. I appreciate the recommendation.
You have any other cases with us today?
That's all I have before the court today, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, thanks very much. We'll see you next week.
Your Honor, Gail Calderona is here.
Gail, we're looking at 622-782, State of Texas versus Angelica Hetzer. And Ms. Calderola, have you had a chance to contact your client yet?
Yes, I have, Your Honor. I just need an offer.
Okay.
And I have another case too, at the next docket, Christopher Martinez, who I've also been in touch with, and I need an offer on that also.
Okay, well, let's give you an offer on the first one, then we'll go to the second one.
Okay.
Going to be 6/6, $200 fine, court costs, 24 hours community service, an ATSE course, and a no contact order with the Walmart.
I'm sorry, I didn't get the first part before $200 fine.
6/6.
Okay, 6/6. Is that deferred?
Probation.
And a no contact order with?
The Walmart.
With the Walmart. Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, the next one is
Gail, we set that one for a week so you can chat with your client about that, and then DA again also, if you wish.
I'm sorry.
On Chris Martinez, code 633-892. You requesting an offer? State, you have an offer for Ms. Calderola on Mr. Martinez case.
Yes. Waive the enhancement. 6/16. $450 fine. Court costs. 48 hours community service. DWI education. DIP.
DWI education and what?
DIP.
Cutting out.
Where did you leave off? DWI education?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. DWI impact panel,
Okay.
CatSnip, and Smart Start Mobile for 6 months.
And after the VIP panel, what was the next thing?
CatSnip, Community Alliance Traffic. God, what is that?
Safety New Intervention Program.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, and that's it?
That's it. We're going to reset you for next week again on this one and to give you a chance to chat with your client and the
All right,
DP again if necessary, and then let us know what you'd like to do.
Okay, Judge, it's same day?
Yep.
Yes, it'll be the second,
Excuse
March
me,
2nd, 2 o'clock.
the 2nd of March.
March 2nd, and at the same time?
Well, I'll send you a docket and you'll see what time,
All
okay?
right, thank you all. Good to see you, Judge, and Pat.
Hey, sweetie.
Okay, we got Tony Hernandez, cause 639-316, State of Texas versus Aiden Gomez. Tony, are you in contact with your client?
I am, Your Honor.
Tony, where'd he go?
I'm here, Judge. Can you hear me?
Oh, there you are. Tony, are you in contact with your client at this time?
I am, Your Honor.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
I don't think we have, Judge, but I think there's a discovery issue. It's a prostitution case, and there's no report or video from the actual undercover that was making contact with my client. But on the other hand, if he could be considered for a diversion, that would solve everything.
Let Alexis get off the phone for a second, and then I'll let her go ahead and give you your initial offer and tell you whether your client's qualified or can look into whether your client's qualified for pre-trial. Alexis, can you hear me?
Yes.
We're talking about Tony Hernandez client, Aiden Gomez, cause 639-316. He's interested in a pretrial diversion program if that is available to charge as prostitution.
I'm going to have to look into it, Judge.
All right. So that's one. And two is, can you go ahead and give him your initial offer if the pretrial doesn't hold up?
6 months deferred, $250 fine, court costs, 24 hours community service, AIDS awareness class, and a no contact order with the intersection of Guadalupe and Picoso Street.
And Tony has a discovery issue, and I think primarily he's looking for a body cam. Is that be correct, Tony?
Actually, any report from the actual undercover officer, there is none.
So there is no body cam?
I wouldn't expect that. Well, she may have one. I don't know, Judge.
Anyway, if there are any videos on this, is what he's looking for. I don't know.
I was told by SAPD if it's an undercover prostitution case, there's no, they'll do audio, but there's no video.
Okay.
And there's no audio uploaded either. There are 2 video body cameras, but it's the arresting officers. It's not the undercover.
He needs whatever you got because you don't have anything at this point, right? You don't even have the audio tape, Tony?
I don't have the audio tape. I do have a couple of body cams from the arresting officers, but not from the undercover.
There isn't one according to Alexis because
no, but there would be audio. There'd be audio or a report from her.
Yeah, that's my understanding. So we're going to reset you for a week, and if you have any questions, call Alexis or call Nick. And
I will. Thank you, Judge.
bounce those off them, and then let us know next week what you want to do.
Thank you. And I have one more, Judge.
All right, let's find it. Who you got?
Jose David de la Cruz.
Manshawn Montgomery is here.
Okay, thank you.
I think he's at the very end of the.
Yes, Your Honor. 640618. It would be reset from January 26th, Your Honor.
I'm looking. Got it. Is there any update on Mr. De La Cruz case, Tony?
Yes, Alexis had given me some more discovery on that. We were missing part of a police report. She did give me that. There's still some discovery that's missing from the initial contact with police. There's no video from the initial contact from the police. There's also an indication that he was taken to the headquarters to speak with the feds, but I haven't seen any reports on that. But again, if we can be considered for pretrial diversion, that would solve those issues also.
Okay, so Alexis, we're looking for a pretrial diversion possibility on Mr. De La Cruz, 640-618. And if that's not available, then I guess, have you received an offer on this case already, Tony?
I believe she sent me one, yes, Judge.
Okay. So the discovery you're looking for are any videos and what else? Police report?
No, she fixed it. She gave me a copy of the police report. She did find that.
So for the videos, I talked to SAPD and they told me they uploaded 6 new videos.
Okay, well, I checked the day before yesterday, but I'll check again. The one?
Was it not there yet?
No.
Okay.
Let's reset another week. And Tony, if you haven't heard from the state or haven't gotten your discovery by Thursday at noon, call me or call Pat and let us know and we'll inquire.
All right,
okay.
thank you, Judge.
All right. Thanks, Kurt. You're out of here.
Thank you.
And let me see where. We've got Zoe Russell with us representing Mario Gomez, 639-385. Zoe, are you in contact with your client?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Have you received an offer from the state at this point?
No, I haven't. I was hoping to confer, but I don't want to delay anything, so I'll just email them offline. But I don't have an offer.
Okay, at this point, I'm going to ask the state to give you their initial offer, then I'm going to reset you for a week, which gives you time to talk to your client and talk to the state again if you wish. Then you can let us know what you want to do.
Okay.
All right, state offer.
12 months deferred, $300 fine, court costs, 30 hours community service, motion to forfeit the weapon, and a gun safety course.
Have you got any other cases with us today, Zoe?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, well, that basically we'll see you next Zoom, exactly all the same circumstances next week on Tuesday at 2:00.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Your Honor.
Alma, I've got you with cause 639-445, State of Texas versus Roberto Luna Galvan.
Hi, Judge.
Are you in contact with Mr. Luna Galvan?
Yes, I am.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
No, not yet.
Offer from the state, please tender at this time.
And Your Honor, I just want to let the state know there are going to be some immigration issues, and I do not have the lab results.
I just got the lab results today. I don't know if they're uploaded yet. My paralegal's office has been flooded, so I don't know when she's going to be back. But I do have an offer for you, and I do have the blood results. So it's going to be 6/12, $500 fine, court costs, DWI education, DIP, CAD/SNP, and Smart Start Mobile for half the term.
Okay, Alexis, I would like to confer with you, and if it's easier just to be doing it by email, that's fine too.
Okay.
So maybe we can try to tweak this. And then of course I'll need to convey this to my client.
And we'll reset you for one more week. Alma, do you have any other cases with us today?
No, Judge, I don't.
We're going to cut you loose and receive you next week, same time, same station, and you can let us know what you want to do.
All right, thank you, Judge. Everyone take care.
Thank you. Pat Hancock, make it, or are you going to be late still?
Here, Your Honor.
I'm here. Better late
I got
than-
cause number 40254, State of Texas versus Zyshon Napier. And, are you in contact with your client? I'm guessing you are.
I am, Judge.
Have you received an offer from the state yet, or you want to trial a normal Pat Hancockism?
You know what? I think I'll take a chance and confer. He's got a couple cases, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm growing wise in my old age.
We've got 2 UCWs. Is that what we got?
Yes, sir.
All right, state, you got a big deal today for Mr. Hancock?
It's going to be 8/12, $450 fine, court costs, motion to forfeit the weapon, gun safety course, drug offender education program, And his 2 cases are gonna run concurrent.
And Pat, we're just going to reset you for next week, same time, same station, and give you a chance to chat with your client, the DA again. And then you can let us know what you want to do if you've had enough time to figure that out.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.
So you got any other cases with us today, or is this it?
That's it.
You're out of here. Thanks.
Bye.
Hector Garza. I see Hector here somewhere with us.
Yes.
I'm here, sir. I'm here. Right here.
I got cause 641-739, State of Texas versus Jesus Cervante Espanto. Yeah, close as I can get. Are you in contact with your client? I'm guessing you are.
Yep, I'm retained, Judge. We are.
Okay. And have you received an offer from the state yet?
We have not, Judge. According to the police report, there was some body cam video as well as a video that the DA's office was supposed to have obtained from the service or convenience store where the stuff started at. I have not seen any of those videos, haven't heard back whether those videos were ever
Let's do this at this time. Let me let the state go ahead and give you their initial offer. And if you haven't heard from them on your discovery issue by this coming Thursday at noon, either contact me or contact Pat so we can look into it, okay?
Judge, this case is gonna be transferred out to family violence as well.
This family violence case?
Yes.
So it's gonna be
Okay, so Hector, what I'll be doing is I will be resetting it and transferring to the admin judge so they can reassign it to a family violence court.
Okay, dope.
All right.
You got anybody else today?
Nope, that's it, sir.
All right, thank you. William Simmons with us today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Judge.
641-806, State of Texas versus Alaya Diamond Garza. Are you in contact with your client?
After several attempts, we have not been able to get in contact with her. We also called her bondsman, who's listed Aladdin bail bonds, but the number that they have listed is always ringing busy.
Okay. You want another week to look for her, or you want to go ahead and issue a warrant for her and see if we can find her that way?
I'll yield to the court's discretion, Judge. But we've made every attempt.
All right. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and issue a warrant, and if we find her, we'll let you know.
Thank you, Judge.
Today?
I do not believe so, Judge.
Okay. Thanks for your help.
Thank you. You have a good. Thank you, Judge.
William Brooks. We got William Brooks with us today. I
Yes,
see.
Your Honor.
Got cause 641-864, State of Texas versus Jennifer Rivera. And Mr. Brooks, are you in contact with your client?
I am, Judge.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
I have not yet, Judge.
Let them go ahead and do that, and then I'll give you weeks to figure it out.
6/12, $300 fine, court costs, drug offender education program, and regular UAs.
Will, do you have any other cases with us today?
I do, Judge. I'm on page 10 for a Chelsea Miller, but it's actually a plea.
It is a plea.
Is that for
Scheduled for Thursday. So that one, Your Honor, we don't have to worry about. She's a plea for Thursday.
Okay, all good. All right, thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Judge. Y'all have a good day.
Okay, is Marco Bass with us today?
I don't
know.
Okay, Eric Hernandez with us today.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
There you are. I've got 644-082, State of Texas versus Dustin Cole Deaton. Are you in contact with your client at this time?
I am, Your Honor. He's actually here with us this afternoon as well.
Okay. And have you received an offer from the state as yet?
No, I sent an email to Mr. Maru on Saturday. I have not received a response, but I'll be glad to entertain one today and discuss it with Mr. Deaton and request a brief reset.
And an oral offer at this time for Mr. Hernandez.
12 months deferred, $300 fine, court costs, motion weapon, and a gun safety course.
Any chance during the reset, the state would consider pretrial diversion, or is that not an option?
I'll look into it, but I can't promise anything right now.
Understood.
Let's reset you for another week to give the state time to research the pretrial diversion ability. And get you talk to your client about what options you got at this time. Is that okay?
Sounds good to me. Thank you, Judge.
Got anybody else today, or is that it?
Not that I'm aware of.
Hold on, let me check real quick, Mr. Hernandez.
I'm holding.
It may be, there may be one passed. No, I think we took care of that last one. Thank you.
Okay. Y'all have a good afternoon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, we got Andreas Campion with us today.
I don't see him, Your Honor.
Good. Robert Gayona with us today.
I'm here, Judge.
All right, I got 646-214 State of Texas versus Alex Polendo. Are you in contact with your client?
Judge, I had a text from my client about 3-4 months ago. I haven't had anything since, but I only tried to get in contact with her this morning, both by text and regular phone call. The phone calls aren't accepting calls at this time, so I'd like a week to see if she responds.
No problem. Let the state go ahead and give you an offer at this time. You can put it in your file, and if you can find her, bounce it off of her and see if y'all can work something out.
Will do, Judge.
6 months deferred, $200 fine, driver safety course, 24 hours community service, and TIC cause number 646-214.
Wait a minute. That's the case that we have on here.
Yeah, he has two
You have both
reckless
of them.
driving.
You have both of them, Mr. Guyona.
Okay, she has 2 of them.
Yeah.
All right. What's the other one, Pat?
One is a reckless driving. That is the one she gave you. It is the 652-164. The one she said will TIC is the 646-214.
Okay.
And that's it's the same thing.
Yeah, they're two reckless driving.
They're 2 reckless drivings.
Got it.
This lady had 2 reckless driving spending. Sounds like something Pat Benavides would do. Okay. You got anybody else today, Robert? Or is that it?
That's all, Judge.
Okay, we're going to reset you on both these for next Tuesday at 2.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Jeannie Coopit with us today.
Your Honor, I do not know whether she has recouped from her illness.
Okay, sorry to hear that.
We'll check on her.
With us today. Beth, I've got you for 648-462 State of Texas versus Martin Barrientos.
Yes, Judge. I just now got some numbers from PR Bond to try to contact him. I do have an offer already.
Okay.
And I'm wondering if we can reset this till next Monday instead of Tuesday. Would that be possible?
Monday we have BTC.
Oh, we have BTC on Monday?
No, in fact, no, that's the first.
How about this? We will
because I'm on vacation.
know if you can find him or you can't find him and what y'all want to do, and just let Pat or me know, and you don't need to like show up formally on this thing. Does that work?
Okay. All right. That'll work. That will work, Judge.
You have anybody else today, Beth?
I don't. That's it.
All right. Thanks for your help.
Thank you.
Okay. Todd Coronado should be with us today.
I'm here. I'm looking for.
I got you. 648-531 State of Texas versus Ramiro Alfaro. Are you
I'm in contact with them, and I'm looking for a pretrial diversion at least.
Okay. You have talked to your client. Is that correct?
Yes, I think he's on here. I think he's in the waiting room too, by the way.
Okay. And you're asking for pretrial diversion availability. Is that correct?
Correct.
And state, do you need some time to look into that?
Yes, Judge.
All right, let's reset for next week, same time, same station, and give the state time to find out if pretrial is available. Do you have an offer other than pretrial if pretrial is not available?
Have you already received an offer?
I did, but it was just for regular probation. I was wondering why it's not for deferred. This guy has no prior record.
Because the DA is mean, that's why.
1 second.
The next. Oh, I already have your offer.
No, what is it?
He already has it. He just wants.
I need to know why. Where does it say?
It was prosecution other.
Oh, it's because, I mean, we can go deferred if you want, but the reason I didn't to begin with is because he's a payor. You generally, we're dealing with people who were, you know, trying to make money this way, but your guy was soliciting women off the street. So generally, I'm a little bit harsher on the actual John soliciting.
Correct.
But, if you want deferred, I mean, I'll make you deferred offer, but I don't know about PTD with someone who's soliciting.
Can you still look into it or whatever, and then we'll decide on this by next week?
We can do that. Sorry, I was looking at you.
Okay. So the offer will be the same other than 12 months deferred, everything else the same?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then we'll do that, and we'll come back next week and figure it out.
Got anybody else? That's it.
That's it, Judge. I appreciate it. Thank you all.
We're out of here.
All right, thanks.
Cesar Montalvo, is Cesar with us today?
Hello, Judge.
Yes.
How are you?
Is that a yes or no?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
I've got you down for 648-637, State of Texas versus Airlines Beltran. Are you in contact with your client?
Yes, Your Honor. I believe she's logged on. If she hasn't logged on already, I would like to request an offer from the state in terms of PTD.
Okay, you're applying for pretrial diversion?
I would like a authorization to apply.
State, can you check into that and see if she's eligible for pretrial diversion?
She's eligible for pretrial diversion, Judge.
Okay, then go ahead and get your application in. I'm going to reset you for next Tuesday, same time, same station, just to confirm that you got that going. If you get that going and you already got your application in, just call Pat or me and let us know, and we'll take you off the docket. You don't need to show up.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it. May we be excused?
You bet.
Thank you.
Unless you got somebody else.
No, sir.
Michael Goins, is Mike with us today?
I don't believe, Your Honor.
Gammon Gwynn, I see you out there. Gammon, I got you down for 651001, State of Texas versus Diego Martinez. Are you in contact with Mr. Martinez?
I am, Your Honor. Good afternoon.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
No, and I requested one a full hour ago. I mean, you know, I'm a little concerned. No, my bad, Judge. They've always been pleasant to me in spite of myself.
Dave, you got an offer from Mr. Gwynn?
Yes, Judge. It's 6 months deferred, a $300 fine, court costs, and 24 hours community service.
That sounds great, Judge, except I would really, since it's the going thing today, I would really like them to look and consider it for a pretrial diversion.
They'll be happy to check that out. This isn't one of your bank robbers that you're asking pretrial diversion on again, is it?
Not this time, Judge.
Dave, would you check into that? We'll reset this for a week to give Gammon a chance to hear back from you on the pretrial diversion possibility. And otherwise, if that doesn't work, he can let us know next Tuesday what he wants to do.
Yes, Judge.
Okay with you, Gammon?
You all are wonderful. I am so glad.
Got any other clients today with us?
Yes, Your Honor, he does.
Not unless you're going to hire me, Judge.
Your Honor, Gammon has a Alfredo Herrera, cause number 638891.
Boy, I hope he's not there listening. Alfredo Rivera.
Huh?
What page?
You said Alfredo Rivera?
Herrera. H is in
Herrera.
Page 8, right after Alfreda Hall.
Okay. I haven't recently been in touch with him, Judge, as you can probably tell.
How about we reset this one for a week to give you a chance to track him down?
That would be magnificent, sir.
State, if you've got an offer on Mr. Herrera for Mr. Gwynn, let's go ahead and tell him that one now.
You remember it? Judge, I don't think we have an offer for this one. I'm gonna have to look into it.
Okay, we can tell him next week then.
Okay.
Gammon's also asking for pretrial diversion on failure to ID, aren't you, Gammon?
You betcha. As long as you're on my shoulder, give me some advice, Judge. I can probably do all right.
All right, I think that's all we got for you, Gammon. You're out of here. We'll see you next week.
Well, maybe all of you have a most beautiful day, safe and healthy.
All right, thanks, Gammon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Let's see. Catherine Valenzuela should be with us today.
She is.
Is Catherine with us?
She was here. There she
I'm here,
is.
Your Honor.
Here.
Hello, I have,
Okay. I've got you down for Leonard Perez, 651193. Are you in contact with Mr. Perez?
yes, I am, Your Honor, and I would like an offer on that case.
You have not received an offer, or you have? I apologize. I couldn't hear you.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I have not received an offer yet.
Hey, do you have an offer for Ms. Valenzuela with regard to Mr. Perez?
We're gonna waive the enhancement. And then 6/12, $500 fine. Court costs. DWI education. DIP. CADSNP. And Smart Start Mobile for half the term.
So we'll come back next week.
Yep, we'll for next week, next Tuesday at 2 on this one. And I see you've got at least one more down here on Trevor Brown Colston.
Yes, Your Honor.
54122, it looks like. State, do you have an offer? First off, are you in contact with Mr. Brown Colston?
I am, Your Honor.
Great. State, do you have an offer for Ms. Valenzuela on Mr. Brown Colston?
12 months deferred. $400 fine. Court costs. 48 hours community service. Motion to forfeit the weapon. Gun safety course. Drug offender education program. And TIC cause number 654123.
Okay, I guess I will be back on this, on him also.
Correct.
There might be, I am meeting with him personally, there might be an issue regarding competency. So I will look into that and I will inform the court next week.
Absolutely. Thank you for your help. Got anybody else today, or is that it?
That's it.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
And we got Luis Martinez with us today.
Not yet.
Okay. James Anders should be with us today.
I'm here, Judge.
And I've got you down for Maishan Montgomery, cause 651436. Are you in contact with your client at this time?
I am, Your Honor.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
Yes and no, Your Honor. I think we're waiting on some determination of restitution.
State, do you have a current offer on Mr. Montgomery?
Yes, Judge.
Go ahead and relay that at this time if you would.
6/12, $500 fine. Court costs. DWI education. DIP. CADSNP. Smart Start Mobile for half the term. And restitution, if any.
All right, I got it.
Mr. Anders, we're going to reset you for a week to give you time to chat with your client and the DA again if necessary, and then you can let us know what you want to do.
Okay.
Got anybody else today, or is that it?
No, sir, I believe that's it.
Okay, you and Mr. Montgomery are cut loose. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Paul Vasquez, we did already. Elva Trevino with us today.
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
Julia Hernandez is with us today. I've got you down for Todd Barron at 654106. Are you in contact with your client, Julia? And
Yes, Your Honor, I am in contact with him.
have you received an offer from the state yet?
Actually, they informed me that the case will be dismissed.
Ooh, that would be a wonderful thing. Who told you that? We have to check the
Nick.
ability of which defense. Mr. Maru is pretty reliable. So that's
Me.
yeah. So you're good to go. Do you have anybody else today?
No, that's all, Your Honor.
Okay, great job, defense. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. Who else we got now? Ashley Morgan. I see Terry Carter with us today. Terry, you here for Ashley?
Yes, Judge, I'm here for Ashley on,
I've got Acacia Howard, 654-137 DWI first.
that's correct, Judge. This is an arraignment setting. I still don't have the dash cam on this DWI. So I'd request that they send me over the dash cam, and I don't have an offer either.
Nate, can you go ahead and give Ms. Carter an offer on this case?
6 over 12, $500 fine, court costs, DWI education, dip, cat snip, and Smart Start Mobile for half the term.
Six over 12, $500 fine, court costs, DWI ed, victim impact panel, cat snip, Smart Start half the term.
Yes.
And Terry, did you say there were still discovery issues on your side that we need to resolve?
That is correct, Judge. We are still missing the dash cam associated with this case. All I have is body worn camera in a report.
Okay, State, if you can try to see what it is that they're missing that you can provide. And Terry, if you don't hear back from them by noon on Thursday, call me or call Pat and remind us, and we'll check into it for you.
That'll work, Judge. Thank you very much.
We're going to reset this for next Tuesday at 2, and then y'all let us know what's going on and make sure discovery's been complied with, all that good stuff.
Okay.
Have anybody else today? Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And Renee Vela with us today.
Yes, we're here.
I've got you down for 654-202 State of Texas versus Amanda Romo. Are you in contact with your client?
I have.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
Not yet.
State, would you please relay your offer from Ms. Romo to Mr. Vela?
6 months deferred, $300 fine, court costs, 40 hours community service, a no contact order with, the location was at the intersection of Northeast Loop 410 and I-35 North. It's like a train bridge.
Okay.
And then restitution if any.
Is there an opportunity for time served or a jail sentence?
I can look into it.
Renee, we're going to reset you for next week, next Tuesday at 2 again, to give you time to chat with your client and the DA to look into that for you. And then you can figure out what you need to do, or let us know what you want to do.
Excellent, Your Honor. Appreciate it.
Anything else on our docket today, or are you the only one?
That's it.
All right. Thanks for your help.
Thank you.
Lisa Voigt with us today.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I am.
Okay. I've got you on 654-238 State of Texas versus Tyree Hunt. And are you in contact with Mr. Hunt?
No, sir.
Have you tried to go through his bondsman to look for him?
No, sir. I just tried the phone numbers. I have not tried his bonds yet. It's on a PR bond.
We can do it 2 ways. I'll give you another week to look for him. And if you can't find him by then, I'll issue a warrant. Or if you want, I'll issue a warrant now.
I'll try the bondsman.
Okay.
1 week.
We'll reset for next Tuesday then. Do you have anybody else with us today?
No, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Brian O'Donnell, I see you out there. I've got quad 654-257 State of Texas versus Rodney Nuttall. Are you in contact with Mr. Nuttall?
Yes, Your Honor.
And have you received an offer from the state as yet?
Not yet, Your Honor. I sent an email requesting them to review the case for pretrial diversion. So I don't know if they've had, I just sent it.
State, if you would, check into this for the possibility of pretrial diversion for a UCW. I don't know if you're doing that or not. And if that doesn't work, do you have a regular probation offer for Mr. Nuttall?
6 over 12, $400 fine, court costs, 48 hours community service, motion to forfeit the weapon, and a gun safety course.
What was the last thing, Alexis?
A gun safety course.
Gun safety.
Brian will reset you for next Tuesday at 2 o'clock to give you a chance to chat with your client. And the DA, I guess, first off, to let you know if pretrial diversion is available for your guy.
Very well, thank you, Your Honor.
You have anybody else today, Brian, or is that it?
I have another case at 3:30.
All right, let's look at that one. Who is that?
It's McLeod Gleye, Gleye, and it's case number 652913.
It is right above the January 26th reset, Your Honor.
529. I can't read the last two.
13.
13. State of Texas versus McLeod Gleye. And are you in contact with this client,
Yes, Your Honor.
Brian?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. And have you received an offer from the state on this case?
I did, Judge. The problem with the case is that it appears that there's another case at intake. And in looking at CGIS, it looks like it's not filed just yet.
State, you know anything about that?
Judge, I'll do it after this hearing.
Or is it possible to reject that case and keep the prior offer?
Well, I don't know what the other one is yet.
All right, yeah, just give us some time to look at it. We're not really in a position.
Okay. Just reset you for next Tuesday at 2 also, and give the state time to look at it and hopefully get back with you before then.
Very well, thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
You bet. Thank you. Okay, 3 o'clock docket. Brian De La Rosa is with us. I got call 630-779. State of Texas versus Patricia Zamora. Are you in contact with your client?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Yes, I am.
Okay. Have you received an offer from the state as yet?
I have not.
State, over to you.
We'll get back to him on this one, Judge. Sorry.
Brian, at this point, we're going to reset you for next Tuesday at 2. Hopefully the state will have gotten with you before then and let you know what their offer is. And we'll get enough time to figure out what you want to do and let us know. Right now, it's set for Tuesday just to get all the cards on the table. Do you have anybody else?
Just ask? No, I don't. Can I ask a couple questions real quick, though? State, do you have an issue with this case or just not ready?
We're just not in a position.
Okay. And then I had one last question. I forgot what CATSNP is.
Community Alliance for Traffic Safety New Intervention Program, outpatient drug.
Okay, sounds good. Well, then I guess we'll just check in next week.
Yep, that'd be great. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.
Okay, we got John Perez with us today.
Yes, Judge. Here on Rolanda Davis.
I've got a State of Texas versus Rolanda Davis, 632566. Are you in contact with your client?
I am, Judge.
And have you received an offer from the state?
I have, Judge, and I believe ADA O'Connor is still trying to get me some audio in this case.
The audio was uploaded on the 12th.
Oh, well, then I just need some time to review that with my client, Judge.
We're going to reset you for next Tuesday at 2, same time, same station, to let you get time to look at all that and talk to your client and the state again if you wish, and let us know what you want to do.
Thank you, Judge.
Have you got anybody else today?
That's it.
All right, thanks for your help. Cornelius Cox, and we got Cornelius with us today.
Yes.
Is that a yes or no? I don't see him. Oh, I do see him. Cornelius, how are you?
I'm doing fine, Judge.
I got you down for Shandon Campbell, 632840. Are you in contact with your client?
Made a couple calls, haven't gotten a response back yet. Judge, could you give me a week
for him, or do you want me to go ahead and issue a warrant for him?
Give me an opportunity to see if I can contact him.
And do you have anybody else with us today?
That's it, Judge.
Cornelius, do you need bond information?
Could you put in the chat, please?
What I'll do is I'll send you the email.
Send it to me.
Information I have, okay?
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
State, while we've got Cornelius with us today, go ahead and give you your offer, tentative offer at this time, so he'll have it in his file.
6 months deferred, $300 fine, court costs, 24 hours community service, and a no contact order with the 7-Eleven on 9084 FM 78.
Okay, all right. And what was that fine again?
$300.
Ooh. For 7-Eleven, Judge?
Cornelius, got anybody else today, or is that it?
That's it. I can see what it said. Macy's.
We'll see you next week. Hey,
Okay.
Scott Martinez back with us, right? Right, Scott?
Yes, we do.
Yes, Judge.
Number one on my hit list, 479-566, State of Texas versus Clarissa Ann Hernandez. Are you in contact with your client?
I am, Judge.
And how much money is involved in this theft by check case?
I was like under $300. I believe
Normally-
she already paid it.
I was going to say,
believe she already-
the state's just happy if she pays it off, and they normally dismiss the case, but that's up to the state. State, is that still viable in this case?
Yes, Judge.
And you think
Your
she-
Honor, this case has been reset from previous arraignment dockets.
Oh, I was trying to. I was talking to Nicholas, and last time she had sent the check in, and so he was just waiting on to see if the check section actually received it in proof and stuff like that. So that's what this. There was a recall to see that it got proof.
Okay, State, can you check on this with your check section? That's your ability. And Scott, we'll just reset it one more week and give it time for all the dust to settle, and the state can find out whether she paid it or not, et cetera, et cetera. Will that work?
Yes, Judge.
Scott, is that okay with you?
Sure. Last week was a wild one, so
You have anybody else today, or is that it?
I think that was it.
That's it.
Thanks for your help.
Judge, have you called Mario Padilla yet?
And next I've got Tim Roundtree. Is Tim with us today?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, Paul Vasquez we already got. Did we talk about this Morris case with Paul earlier?
Yes.
Okay, get in the market. And Guillermo Lara, is Mr. Lara with us today?
I don't see him, Your Honor.
And I got 3 o'clock cases. Mary Petrazek. Mary with us? And I've got you down for Jessica Little. 63488.
I had sent the email to the prosecutor trying to work something out on this case. I think we'll be able to get there.
Okay. But you are in contact with your client, obviously. Is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
And you have received an offer from the state. Is that correct?
Yes.
You want to set up for jury trial and go from there?
Well, after they take a look at my email, I would do that.
Well, let's just reset you one more week. If you still got things, percolating, let's go ahead and give them a chance to get back to you on that then.
I'd prefer that.
For next Tuesday at 2 again. Is that okay?
Sounds good.
If you get it resolved before then, good for you, or we won't see you. Okay, thanks. You have anybody else today, or is that it?
David Herrera.
Let's look for Dave.
Would be the last page, Your Honor.
Okay. Got it. I've got class number 640-828, State of Texas versus David Herrera. And are you in contact with Mr. Herrera at this time?
Yes, Judge.
And have you received an offer from the state on this case?
This was the one that he was applying for the Veterans Court.
Okay. Has he actually put in an application?
I believe so.
Chris, you know anything about this? I can't hear you, Chris. Is your mic turned off?
Okay. We can't hear you. Still can't.
Charlie 6, Whiskey 6. It's negative contact, over.
I can hear you. You want to do our case?
Clever.
Your Honor, he says that Mr. Herrera is all good and that he has a appointment with the VJOs for assessment.
Perfect. That's what I need to know. Mary, we're just going to put you on standby until he gets that figured out, okay?
Sounds like a plan, Judge.
Thanks.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Judge.
Let's see who else we got here. Andreas Campion ever show up?
No, Your Honor.
Joseph Stason, you're still with us. What are we doing with you? Do you have another case?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is it? Let's look for it.
Page A.
I got you. I got a Carlos Barbosa.
Yes.
7891. Joseph, is that the one you're talking about?
That's him, and there may be restitution issues. I needed to check with the state on that.
Okay. And so obviously you're in contact with your client and
Yes, I am.
and you're in negotiation with the state. So we just want to reset your week and see if y'all can figure it out.
That sounds good. I emailed Alexis. I didn't get a response back, but I'll send another email today. May I be excused? Oh, wait. I didn't hear what you said.
I said, sorry about that. I didn't realize I never responded.
I'll send a follow-up because I watched the body camera. I'll just check if there's other video. Otherwise, I'll email you about an offer restitution.
Joseph, we're going to reset you for a week on this one. You got anybody else today?
That's
No,
it.
that's it.
All right. Thank you. You're out of here.
Thank you, Judge.
Let's see where we're at.
653539.
Is Wayne Young with us today?
No, Your Honor.
I guess that would be a no.
No, Your Honor. And this is the second or third time he's been reset, and the defendant also. So I don't know whether you want to do something with that.
Just on Mr. Schultz you're talking about?
Yes.
I didn't know Wayne was
I'm sorry. It's been already been reset right now?
Well, no, sir. It's been in prior arraignment dockets, but we haven't gotten a hold of either one of them.
So no defendant, no attorney, is that what you're saying?
Excuse me, I didn't hear. What, Your Honor?
No defendant, no attorney. We haven't gotten
Exactly. We have not had either contact with either one.
And have they had 2 weeks to look for Mr.
Oh, yes.
Schultz, or only 1 week?
Yes.
2 weeks?
Judge,
Yes.
the last time Wayne wasn't even practicing anymore. He was very sick.
And we haven't gotten notice. He's still getting clients,
Okay.
still on the wheel.
Well, let's try to call Wayne and let's try to call the defendant through the bondsman and see if we can find them before you have to issue warrants on
Okay,
somebody.
I will try to do that, Your Honor.
All right. Is Neil Kalfas with us today?
No.
Judge Jonathan Chavez, I'm an associate attorney with Neil Kalfas.
Okay. Are you guys in contact with Jesus Munoz Gonzalez, cause 636314?
Yes, Your Honor, we are in contact with him.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
We have not.
Yes, no, maybe?
No.
No. State, go ahead and tender an offer, and then we're going to give them time to figure out what they'd like to do.
So his UCW and his racing are going to run concurrent. For the UCW, it's 6/12, $200 fine, court costs, 40 hours community service, and a driver's safety. Oh, sorry, that was for racing, and a driver's safety course. And then for the UCW, it's 12 months deferred, $200 fine, court costs, 40 hours community service, gun safety course, and a motion to forfeit the weapon.
Okay, I'll convey that, Judge.
We're going to reset you for a week and give you time to figure it out. Fair enough?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
Do you have anybody else today, or is that it?
That's it, mate.
Okay, you're out of here. Thank you. Kevin, I see you out there. I see Sterling Brooks, cause 69504. I assume you're in contact with Mr. Brooks?
I am.
And have you received an offer from the state yet on this case?
I think Jonathan Watkins appeared for me last week. I saw his notes. We didn't receive an offer, but I think the state is going to look at the video and make a decision, but we're not accepting the offer. So
You want to hear the offer again?
I've got it.
Oh, you got it. So what do you want to do? Set it for a plea or set it for trial, or what would you like to do?
Trial.
Okay.
Set Mr. Brooks for trial and let Mr. Collins know when that's going to be, which is probably what?
August.
August. We'll wait.
Of this year?
Yep. Maybe.
Good one, Kev. Good one.
My big excuse.
You're set.
Thanks. Okay, we got Romualdo Orta with us today.
No, Your Honor, I do not believe so.
And Paul Vasquez
We
talked
took care
about
of
Philip.
it.
Get that out of the way.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
And Judge Barron's is with us. Where's Judge Barron's at on this thing?
Your Honor,
539.
page 10.
I'm here for Miss Green.
Ah, Miss Green.
Yeah.
653539.
Don't let it know me, but I'm working it. Ah, got it. State of Texas versus Mario Padilla, 653539. And I assume you're in contact with your client, or Kelly is?
We are, Judge, and apparently he's applied for pretrial diversion, and they're awaiting the approval.
Okay, so go ahead. Tender to Judge Barron's for Ms. Green your offer if the pretrial diversion program doesn't work.
No, that's the attorney for Mario.
Page 10.
Judge, we don't have an offer. We just told him to apply to PTD. So-
Okay. So Bob, we're just going to reset you for a week. How long does it normally take? 30 days, not a week, for them to say yes or no to PTD?
Generally, but they got a wave that came through, so I'm not sure what
Do
they're.
you recommend we do? Reset for a week or put them on standby or what? I don't want to lose them in the system.
How about let's do it for 2 to 3 weeks.
Let's do 3 weeks, Bob. Just take a bite.
Okay.
Sounds good, Judge.
So it'll be rearrangement or something in 3 weeks on a
Yeah,
Tuesday.
I'll send it to.
You got anything else today, Bob?
I don't.
That's it.
All right. Thank you. Thank Kelly.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Okay. Robert Valdez with us today.
Your Honor, it's not 3:30, so
It's not 3:30. We're ahead of the game.
we caught up. I don't know who else we're missing. Sunny Middleton is here, and I know
Where's Sonny's case at?
653393.
I got Robert Earl Burney,
Yes, sir.
65393, resisting. And are you in contact with your client at this time?
No, sir.
Oh, do you need another week to look for him, or are you giving up?
I have called 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 times this month, left voicemails, have not heard back from anybody.
Okay, I'm going to issue an FTA warrant on him, and if he shows up, we'll let you know.
Thank you, sir. May I be excused?
Anybody else today, or is that it?
That was it, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
And did we talk about Chelsea Miller with Will Brooks when he was here?
yes, Your Honor. She is already set for a plea on Thursday.
That's right. That's the one. Okay.
Now, also, Your Honor, for your information, right under the resets for February 2nd, there is Samantha Rodriguez, Marshall White. He just texted me. They are going to accept the offer, and we're setting it for a plea for March 11th.
All right, great.
I don't know who Mr. Alanis is here for.
Martin, are you with us? Martin Alanis, can you hear me?
I don't see it here, Your Honor, so I'm not quite sure who he's here for. So, and I don't know who the iPhone is.
Person on is being shown on our screen as an iPhone. If you're an attorney, would you go ahead and let us know who you are? If you're not an attorney, don't worry about it.
Okay, we caught up.
And next week, we're going to have more people than this on our arraignment docket.
Maybe.
Oh my.
Lewis is in. Lewis is here.
Alexis really likes more. More is better for Alexis.
Lewis is here. Lewis
Nick and I are okay with. Oh, Lewis is with us. Nick and I are okay with just a few, but Alexis wants a lot. Lewis, can you hear me? You've got one or two or more folks. Let's see if I can start from the beginning here. Where you at?
651411, page 5. That's the page that starts with Leonard Bettis.
Okay, Lewis, I've got you down on Daniel Murillo, 651411. Are you in contact with your client?
I am, Judge. I think he's logged on as well.
Okay. And have you gotten an offer from the state yet?
No, Judge.
State, go ahead and tender an offer for Mr. Martinez, and then he can take a week to figure it out and talk to his client and talk to you again and whatever else you'd like to do.
6 over 12, $500 fine. Court costs, DWI education, dip, CAD/SNP, and Smart Start Mobile for half the term.
Okay, I can discuss that with my client.
And Lewis has another one, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'm looking for that one. Saw it earlier. There it is. Kendall Henance. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, Judge.
About 67643. Lewis, are you in contact with Mr. Henance?
Yes, Judge.
And have you received an offer from the state on this case yet?
I've gotten an offer. I've discussed it with my client. He's declined.
So you want jury trial?
Yes, Judge.
That'd be August of 2021 plus or minus. That's like a non-jury
More
trial.
plus, not minus.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of minus these days, Judge.
I know.
And those are the two I've got for Lewis. You got anybody else?
That's it that I have, Your Honor.
So the first one is set for next week, Lewis, to give you time to look at that, and the second one is set for jury trial in August.
Okay, Judge. I appreciate the court's candor because there's a lot of judges who are like, yeah, next week when we go back to jury trials. So it's all I can do not to just burst out laughing.
I understand. But like I said, the state's always ready for a bench trial in any of these cases if you would like to play that game.
Well, I'll talk to Mr. Murillo about it because I think it's like a 0.08 breath test.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Lewis.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Your Honor, we have Mr. Charas and also Mr. Rodriguez. And Mr. Charas is on that page that starts with 330 on the bottom. Daniel Esperella Castillo.
Mr. Chavez, I got you down for cause number 653313. State of Texas versus Daniel Espriella Castillo. And I guess the first question is, I assume you were already in contact with your client. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Have you received an offer from the state on this case yet?
I got an offer from the state. I have conveyed it to my client, and I do want him to talk to an immigration attorney. My client's a Spanish speaker, and he is not a U.S. citizen, so I just want him to be aware of the collateral consequences, under Padilla, just for so that he's aware.
How long will it take, in your opinion, for him to get a chance to go talk to an immigration attorney?
I would like maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
Why don't we
for the other
30 days? Just put it on an arraignment docket again for 30 days. That'd be okay. And then that gives him time to do that, because you're going to need to talk to the immigration attorney also, I'm sure, before you can educatedly make a decision what to do. And then
Yes, sir.
Pat will send you a reset notice, and it'll be just like this. It'll be a Tuesday afternoon at 2 o'clock. And if you find out before then what you want to do, if you need a trial or you can work it out, just call Pat and let her know, and you don't have to be on the docket for that.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Your Honor, we also have David Rodriguez, which is Efrain Hernandez's attorney.
Okay, Dave,
Jonathan Ross.
I got Dave down on 641414, State of Texas versus Efrain Hernandez. And Dave, are you in contact with your client?
Yes, Judge.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
Yes, Judge, I've got an offer, and I think we're going to work this out and accept the plea deal. I'm just waiting a similar situation. My guy, he's going to run it by an immigration attorney first, and then that way we can do the plea.
Okay. So how much time do you need to get that figured out?
At least 2 weeks.
All right, let's give him 2 weeks. And we're going to put it back on our arraignment docket. If you figure it out before 2 weeks, just call Pat or send her an email. Let us know you've worked.
If everything's okay and we're going to do the plea, just tell me it's going to be a plea and we'll move you over to a plea date. Okay.
Okay, that sounds good.
Jonathan Ross is here.
I've got John.
Thank you, Judge.
I've got you down for 641-319 State of Texas versus Juan Segundo. Are you in contact with Mr. Segundo?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and have you had an offer from the state yet?
Not yet, Your Honor. There's a couple new cases.
Okay, state, would you go ahead and tender an offer on the handgun case for Mr. Segundo to Mr. Ross?
1 second, Judge. Yeah.
And don't tell me, let me guess, John, unless it's a dismissal, we're wasting our time. Is that more or less accurate?
I'm I'd at least like him to slow down on getting in trouble before he gets on probation in your court, Your Honor. But I'm a little under-caffeinated right now, Your Honor. I apologize.
No problem. Go ahead and tender your offer to Mr. Ross, if you could, Alexis or Nick or whoever's on it.
Judge, we'll email him the offer. We can't find it right this time.
No offer on this one yet?
No, Judge.
All right. John, let's just reset you for a week until they can get an offer to you. I guess
Sounds
you can
good.
educate what you want to do. Do you have any other cases
right.
with us, or is that it?
I believe that's it, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
You bet. Thank you.
Jeffrey Martinez is coming on right now, Your Honor. Jeffrey Martinez.
Who?
Jeffrey
Oh,
Martinez.
Jeff Martinez. Got it. Hey, Jeff.
SAG.
Your microphone's turned off, Jeff.
Hello, Your Honor. Sorry about that. I thought I heard Jeff. I was like,
I got
echoing.
641-356, State of Texas versus Jonathan Flores. Are you in contact with Mr. Flores?
I am, Your Honor.
And have you received an offer from the state yet?
I have not, Your Honor. I sent an email to Nicholas on the 10th,
Okay.
waiting to get back on a pretrial diversion decision. I know he was waiting for some videos. I didn't see any on e-discovery, but maybe there's some in the pipeline coming. But I know I was waiting for a decision on the PTD. He's 18 now, Your Honor. He was 17 when the offense happened. So it's a good one for it, but
State, I guess you and ADAs are the initial screeners on this pretrial diversion, or does everybody apply regardless?
We have to approve it, Judge.
Okay, so basically at this point in time, we just need to know if you guys are going to approve it at this level. And then if you approve it, then Jeff will make an actual, no kidding, application to pretrial diversion. Is that kind of what we're doing?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to take you all to research and find out if you can clear your hurdle at this level.
I requested all the video on the 4th, so I'm gonna have to look into what the holdup is.
So in the next week or so, I'll give you time to look
Yes,
at that. Jeff, let's just reset you for next Tuesday at 2. Same thing we're doing now, except they'll tell us yes or no, he's eligible for pretrial diversion from their perspective.
that would be wonderful, Your Honor.
You got anything else today with us? Is that it?
That was all.
Okay, thanks for your help. See you next week.
Yes, sir. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon.
Jay Norton, Robert Valdez,
Nope.
Andreas,
Nope.
Kirby Johnson, Timmy
Nope.
Ramtree, Marshall
No.
White's going to be a plea. We don't need that. Luis Martinez, we talked to Elba Trevino, Andreas.
Your Honor, with her, this
Yep.
also has been a case that we've done it and she hasn't shown up over and over.
Who's-
I reappoint somebody and try to get a hold of their defendant because
What defense counsel is not showing up? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Eva Trevino.
Yeah. Point somebody new and just let her know that when she's ready to do one, we'll give her another one.
Okay. This isn't here. Here. And that Jose Gabriel Hernandez, that's from out of town, has not checked in yet. I'm going to go off YouTube if that's okay.
Yeah.